Victorville have snakes? Is the Cajon Pass known for being one of the deadliest roads here in California? Do we get high wind warnings? I'm going to be answering all these questions and more because today, you and me, we're going to be unboxing the high desert. So keep on watching because that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Yes, my friends, all this is still in California. From the beaches to all of the shoppings to all of the fine dining and good restaurants, great nightlife, and not only that, Disneyland and all of the amusement parks and museums. There's no reason why a lot of people don't want to leave California, right? And also, a lot of the reasons why a lot of people are looking to relocate to California. And if you're thinking about moving here or looking for a more affordable place to live, then maybe the high desert in San Bernardino County is going to be a good choice and a good idea for you. Yes, you can do all this and much more here in the high desert of California. I know a lot of people think that Victorville is starts as soon as you come up the Cajon Pass. And I'm here to tell you that all of the high desert is not known as Victorville. Okay? Victorville is a city in the Victor Valley area and the high desert of California area. Okay? So as soon as you come up the Cajon Pass, the first city that you're going to see is going to be Oak Hills. The next little city is Hesperia. The next city is going to be Victorville. The next city is Apple Valley, Adelanto, Helendale, and then Barstow. Okay, so all of these cities are located in the high desert of California. I just wanted to clear that up for you guys because I know I get a lot of phone calls from you looking to relocate here or you people that are wanting to still stay here in California, just like me. I was looking for an affordable place to live, and Victorville was one of those options. I guess having my sister and my mom live here does make it more attractive to me. But in the long run, it was more, I was looking for something more affordable for me and my family. You can say I'm still not ready to give up on California. I know with the high cost of living and everything going up in home pricing and affordability, it can be kind of hard to decide to still live in California or stay here, right? But I'm going to talk to you about the cost of living here in Victorville, California, because we are talking about home affordability, right? And I'm here to tell you that in Victorville or Hesperia or Apple Valley, all of these cities here in the high desert, you can still find affordable housing or affordable living because the medium home prices is still 350,000. Okay, so if you're looking for um, single family residence, maybe a 2 bedroom to 3 bedrooms, 1,100 square feet to 1,300 square feet, you could still find a home that can meet your needs and also find something that you and your family can still enjoy and still be able to stay here in California. So that's why it's so important for me to share my story because as a transplant myself here to the high desert, at first, there's really no information that I can find online regarding the neighborhoods, the home pricing, or just any information. And that's why I decided to start my YouTube channel. So I hope that you guys are enjoying all of my videos. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and like my channel, okay? So I hope that we all know that when I talk about the cost of living, okay, it's more towards the affordability of being able to purchase a home or being able to maybe to rent a home for a cheaper price. Okay, because I understand and I do get it. California is very expensive and it is getting even more expensive. Gas prices are up, groceries are up, everything is up. I understand, okay, but when I mean cost of living, I'm talking more towards affordability and where to live. Did you know that they did a survey in California and they found out that the Cajon Pass has made it to a list of the top 10 deadliest roads here in California? You can go ahead and look up the article, deadliest roads in California, and you're going to find some information concerning the Cajon Pass. And I wanted to bring that up just because I want you to know that if you're thinking about relocating to the high desert or moving to Victorville, I want you to know that you're going to be having to drive up and down the Cajon Pass. So it's either you're going down the hill to go for work, or you're going down the hill to go to the beaches, or to go to LA, or to go to an amusement park, or you have to go to the airport. Anything that you're going to have to do, you are going to have to come down the Cajon Pass. And it is known for being one of the deadliest roads in the Inland Empire. Also, I want you to know that they also said that Bear Valley Road going towards Apple Valley is also known as, it actually made it onto the list, onto the top 10 list for the deadliest roads here in California. And that's why I wanted to bring you this information. You can go ahead and look online up, but it's something that you're going to have to know, because if you're going to move up to the high desert, you are going to be having to travel up and down the Cajon Pass to get up to the high desert or down the high desert. Because I want you to know there's a lot of accidents, car accidents, a lot of people speed. The speed limit is 70 miles per hour. So it's just, and a lot of the people are distracted. They're tired. They're coming home from work, because the high desert is known to be a commuter city. Okay. I thought this was a great point for me to bring to you in unboxing the high desert. Let's talk about the vibe and the pace in life here in the high desert. Okay, because I'm pretty sure you're going to want me to tell you all the good things, but that's not what unboxing the high desert is really about. I want you to know that yes, we are close to the Inland Empire and Los Angeles, and of course, we don't have as much traffic as Los Angeles, but I need you to know that we do, and we are having more traffic and more congestion in certain areas here in the high desert. And I really want you to know that, because there is going to be maybe at 5 or 4, there is going to be times where you are going to get more traffic in certain areas. And also in the mornings, because a lot of people are having to commute to go to work or having to commute to come back from work. So you're going to have a lot more traffic in. So the pace of life here is a little bit more relaxed. Okay, because yeah, there's not that much to do. We do have a lot of things to do. Don't get me wrong, but there's not that much to do. So you have a lot more time to enjoy, maybe, and it is really quiet sometimes. Okay, I sometimes I have to turn on the television because it's just too quiet. But it takes you a little bit to get used to that. But once you get used to it, and then you come and visit family, maybe in LA or in some other area, and you see how busy it is, you can see the difference of the pace of life from living in Los Angeles or Inland Empire to living in the high desert. So the pace of life is a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chill, not too much in a rush, But of course, some people are always going to be in a rush, but it's not everyone. Okay, you have a little bit more time to kind of think more, enjoy a little bit more time outdoors, enjoying the outdoor desert life and other things here in the Victorville, California. Yep. Next up are the snakes. Do we have snakes here in the high desert? Well, of course, we have a bunch of different things in the high desert, and I'm here to tell you that I know that there is going to be snakes, or you can encounter snakes maybe in rocks or in other places in the desert. But me personally, I haven't encountered or have came across a snake outside or a snake in my house. I haven't had to deal with a snake having to be around. Okay, and I think thank God that I have never had to experience that, because I don't know I don't know what my reaction would be or would have been. Okay, but what we do have are coyotes. Okay, so I know it's probably not going to be in all of the areas here in the high desert, but for some of the homes that are maybe on dirt roads or closer to the mountains or are more spread apart, you are going to be not having, but you may encounter coyotes. And I'm here to tell you that if you have small dogs or cats, you're going to want to be a little bit more careful with your animals outside, because you may encounter a coyote, and they they do take the small dogs or animals that are around. Okay, so that's why I thought it was very important, because we do have coyotes in the high desert. Okay, and that's not the only thing we have. We do have scorpions or Scorpios, like my sister told me. Okay, you are going to encounter some scorpions, but not all the time. But I'm pretty sure a scorpion can come up because it's full of dirt here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, do we get high wind warnings? And I'm here to tell you that yes, we do. Okay, now it gets in some areas, not all of the high desert, but in some of the areas here in the high desert, it does get really windy. Okay, not just a little breeze, a real big, windy, back and forth. The trees are going like this, everything's moving. Your outdoor patio is all over. I mean, I'm talking about your planters all over. If you have any plants outside, all of the plants are all over. I'm telling you, it just gets really windy here. So, yes, sometimes we do get high wind warnings. It just comes on. I get them on my cell phone because I chose to get the alerts on my cell phone. So, they do show up on my cell phone. So, if you were thinking that, oh, maybe the high desert doesn't get that windy, I'm here to tell you I live here. And yes, the high desert does get super windy. And also, it sometimes there's dust storms because of all the dirt that's around. Okay. So, yeah, it gets windy. We get dust storms. Okay. So, that's pretty common here. Now, does it snow in the high desert? And I'm here to tell you that we can get some snow sometimes, but I live in Victorville, and since I've moved to the high desert, I've only experienced the snow once, and but it wasn't like a big snowfall. It was just a like a little bit of, I don't know if it was hill or just a little bit of snow where it covered the car. But by the morning time, the snow had melted and there was no snow anymore. So I was expecting to get a lot of snow, maybe being snowed in, or having more problems with the snow. But I've been here for 3 years and I haven't experienced any problems with the snow. Okay, now keep in mind that I've only lived here for 3 years. Now my sister has lived here for 5 years, and I was talking to her, and I asked her if she had what has been her experience, and she did tell me that she has gotten stuck on the Cajon Pass 2 times due to snow. Okay, and she also told me that um, the CHP does come and try to escort people little by little up the Cajon Pass if they need to. And also, um, they do shut down the freeways, and people are reversing, going backwards on the freeway to get to the closest off ramp. Okay, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, imagine on the freeway going backwards, trying to get onto the onto the off on ramp to get off of the freeway. I mean, that must be some kind of scene, right? So I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing of the high desert. I wanted to give you more information about how it is to live here, and also give you some more information about the high desert. Don't forget that I'm also want you to have, don't forget also to go ahead and download your free relocation guide. Okay, in this relocation guide, I talk to you about the hospitals in the area, the shopping, the supermarkets, more details that I feel that you need to know and that I wish I knew before moving up to the high desert in Victorville, California. Okay, so don't forget to go and download your free relocation guide, so that way you can get a better idea of everything that you have available here in the high desert. Thank you so much for watching.